Welcome back to Eye on Politics. Democrats have launched their Texas Together, their first joint rallies involving their nominees running statewide. The first one took place more than 1 week ago in Fort Worth. Senate nominee James Talarico and gubernatorial nominee Gina Hinojosa were among the statewide nominees who addressed hundreds of supporters.
You shocked the nation by flipping a state Senate seat here in Fort Worth. And in November, we're going to shock the world by flipping a U.S. Senate seat here in Texas.
Now, before the event, we went one-on-one with Hinojosa about her victory in the crowded March 3rd primary and her message to voters for the general election against Governor Greg Abbott.
Well, we took nothing for granted, but at the same time, we've been working in the Texas House with the people of Texas to fight for our public schools. And in that work, we've formed alliances with people across the state, supporters of our public schools. So I was just so proud and so pleased to have that support in this primary. And I think that's what you saw in those primary results.
On this evening, you're here in Fort Worth, and you and other statewide Democrats who are running on the statewide ballot are here as a group. Why is this important to appear as a group, and is this something that you're going to be doing more often across the state?
We have great candidates running in Texas this midterm election, and everybody has a different message, everybody has a different appeal, different style, attracts different constituencies. And so I'm proud to be part of this big slate ticket, these leaders who are fighting to change Texas in this midterm election. And so I think we'll all come together when there's an opportunity to appeal to more people and get our message through.
So the race is now set for governor. You're going up against Governor Greg Abbott, obviously. And so I'm wondering, what are the contrasts that people should be aware of?
Jack, the contrast couldn't be more stark. Greg Abbott has served 12 years as governor of Texas. Before that, he was in another statewide position. He's been there a long, long time. People want change. In 2026, what we're hearing across the state is people want something different. They want a leader who fights for them and not the special interests and the billionaire donors. And that's why I'm running, to be the governor for the people of Texas, to wipe clean the vendor contracts, the corruption, and have a fresh start in Texas.
What are your top priorities?
Well, I've always fought for neighborhood public schools. It's why I first ran for office. I never meant to run for office, but my son's school was threatened for closure, so I ran for school board and won. And it was our fight for public schools that took me to the Texas House, and it is our fight for public schools that has me running for governor. I feel compelled to do so. Our kids are facing a future that is uncertain, that is in some ways scary. Schools are shutting down all over this state. In Austin, we're shutting down 10 schools, but it's happening everywhere. And so Texans are tired of paying more and getting less. Our property taxes go up, but schools shut down. We need to wipe clean the vendor contracts, pay teachers their worth, have smaller class sizes. It's a back to basics approach. When it comes to healthcare, we also need to rein in the special interests who the health insurance companies that are charging more and making it harder and harder for us to see the specialists we need, to see the doctors we need. And so we need to rein them in as well. They're also increasing the cost of medication now.